My name is Adam VOLKER. I'm the creative director of Moonbot Interactive. I work at Moonbot Studios. It's all sort of the same company. And we've made, most recently, a lot of stuff actually. The Fantastic Flying Books of Mr. Morris Lesmore. We made a PlayStation game called Diggs Nightcrawler. We've made an iPad app called The Numberlies, children's books for each of those titles. The studio starts with intellectual property first, and the stories start there. So we don't think about medium at the beginning. We just think about the characters and the story we want to tell. After that, when we do pick, if it's going to be a children's book or an animated film or a game, we try to pick what's best about that medium and use that to the best of our ability. So what are cool things to do in children's books, or what we think are cool things to do in animated films? And our decisions are trying to make sure that we are capitalizing on the best thing that medium has to offer. And they're different. You don't want games to be films. You don't want children's books to be games. You want them each to be their own thing. It's important that every medium isn't just a retelling of the same story, but it has something that's unique. So when we made Morris the film, that's where that story started. When we went to make the iPad app out of it, we decided that we wanted to take certain moments from the story and make those into the interactions, and trying to get the player to experience the same things that Morris was experiencing in the story. When we went to the children's book, we added certain moments, and the paintings were slightly different. We didn't take them straight from the film. And so every time we approach a project, it's almost like the world needs to grow. It can't just be like a retelling of the same story. It needs to be, if someone wants to spend time in the world of Morris Lesmore, every time they pick up a new product, there's going to be something new for them in that world. We usually use web and social media and stuff for marketing tools mainly, but I think there's a lot of potential to tell cool stories and do different things on Facebook or Twitter or whatever. I think that you have to tell stories you know things about. It has to be personally relevant for you, and you have to know it. You have to know that subject. No subject is a bad subject to tell a story about, but you have to have something you want to say about it. That's really important. I think the difficulty, you also have to just be ready to put in hours and work through all the tough times, because there is no easy storytelling method. There's no easy kind of thing to make. Everything that's worth making is really difficult to make. And so whatever story you choose, it has to be personal, and you have to be ready to really, really work at it.